All right, so up next for number 5 is Endgame.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again, I think this is a great way to end the saga.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I have against it is I'm not really a fan of the whole time travel thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of thought that the quantum realm was kind of a cop out, but I did like what they did with it. And I thought it did like a really cool like remix to stuff we had already seen.
Yeah,
So that was fun.
This is gonna sound like a lot coming from me. It just feels too emotionally heavy for me.
If I'm gonna be honest,
It's not
I
a
like
romance.
I like
No,
never
it's just too much.
I no like none of the deaths affected me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, okay.
Like it was a great way to end the saga, yes, but at the same time, like I can't watch this on a Saturday with nothing to do because it's so much. It's
I can. I
overwhelming.
just don't want to. I don't want to
Yeah.
sit for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of other Marvel movies that I would rather watch instead of Endgame. And yes, I will give it that I feel like the wait for Endgame was the most excited I've ever been for a Marvel movie. Because it was just like a year of, oh crap, everyone's gone.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, well, sucks, you have to wait. And I'm like, I don't want to wait for that. But if I ever have a kid, I'm gonna force them to wait as well and be like, this is what I lived through, and now you're gonna live through it. See how it really feels.
And then about 5 minutes later, I'm gonna take them into the living room and just watch it. Just don't tell Dad, okay?
No,
don't say nothing.
We're waiting a year.
Don't say nothing.
Like their forefathers before them. They are waiting a year.
No, just don't say nothing.
Number 4 was Far From Home and Homecoming.
Oh, this was my top 3.
I had Far
2.
From Home at like 19, I think. 18.
Oh, really?
Listen,
I had it really low. I don't like that film.
I like travel. I like romance. I like Spider-Man.
I don't like the villain. I thought he was lame.
I
don't like the stupid elementals.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh,
so
God. That's fair.
I like this movie. This is like what I needed after Endgame. We talk a lot about like the timing of it.
You want to know something really bad? I fell asleep the first time I saw Far From Home.
You fall asleep all the time though, so I don't count that.
But Homecoming was my number 3.
You fall asleep in every moving vehicle if there's no sound for longer than 2 seconds.
Well, because it's boring. There's nothing to do in there. So
I don't count you falling asleep as a parameter of whether or not a movie is good or not. I do. Because Endgame was so intense for me that Far From Home felt so good.
I like the intense stuff.
Like Far From Home felt good after Endgame.
For me, it was the opposite. But for Homecoming, I love Homecoming. Like the villain reveal from Homecoming was amazing.
Oh, that was the best plot twist.
Because I was like, and I feel like I should have seen it coming.
No, there's no way I would have seen it coming.
The fact that he was her dad was so good.
There was a 0% chance that I saw that coming. Because that reveal was insane, dude. And that's like I think that was the first time that I saw a Marvel movie in theaters and had a reaction like that. Like I've never had an audience react to something before that big reveal. This movie, Homecoming, made me fall back in love with Spider-Man.
Then what was the first movie you saw?
The Marvel movie? I saw all of them in theaters. I just didn't get a reaction. I had no reactions.
That's weird.
There was no audience reactions until I saw Homecoming.
Not even till Avengers?
Nope.
What kind of lame theaters did you go to? What the heck?
I don't know, man. I guess reactions weren't a thing then.
Wow.
But anyway, I remember I saw Homecoming with my dad and my sister as like it's Saturday night, mom's working, let's go see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie made me, because I was fun fact, I hated Spider-Man in Civil War.
Yeah.
I hated it. I was like, because I wanted justice for Wanda. And I felt like Tony Stark was like, I thought he was being super sexist by keeping Wanda at bay and then literally hiring a 15-year-old boy to do the work instead. I was really mad. But like looking back on it, I know it's more complex than that, but still. So I was not thrilled about Spider-Man, but Homecoming changed that for me entirely. Like this introduced Tom Holland to me, who is like one of my favorite actors of all time. So I will always be grateful to Homecoming for giving me Tom Holland.
It's a high praise.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 was Infinity War.
Oh, where's the justice in that?
Yeah, it was. Oh. This movie is everything.
Everything. This is my number one.
This was my number one too. I love this film so much, and seeing all the characters to come together from the Guardians and Avengers, and it felt so good.
There are so many points.
This was your number one?
This was my number one, yeah.
This is my number one. Where'd you put it?
You don't want to know?
Is it lower than 20?
No.
Is it mid-tier?
It's 14.
Okay.
Wow.
At least it's not 30. At least it's not 30. This is my number one because there are just so many points in this movie where I'm just like, like I just get so excited.
For me, it was just the fight scenes that it just was so good.
I have so many stickers on my laptop from this movie.
I know everyone's going to fight me on this, but to me, Thanos is an awful villain. Like,
he's the only character that actually did what he was trying to do, though.
I understand that, but I feel like you should have more of a motive than what he did. But
yeah,
anyways.
That's true.
I mean, to be fair, like his whole planet, like he watched everyone die.
But they didn't elaborate on that very much.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he was
if they had given him more of a backstory, I feel like that would be more just. And maybe we are going to get more of a backstory because
he's coming back for Eternals.
Yeah, we have Harry Styles now here to kind of explain a little more, but it's not. I wish we had that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, what was I saying? Like it has romance, it has humor, it has my favorite lines. It has like I get hyped for the Guardians moment, I get hyped for the Spider-Man moment, I get hyped for the Black Panther moment.
My favorite moment was when like Thor's like dead or whatever, and you hear the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack.
Yeah. And
you just see the ship, and I'm like, yes, let's go.
Oh yeah, when he goes, I'm making a call, and it's like calling Steve Rogers, and then you hear Rubber Band Man start playing.
Yeah, you just see space.
And the director's commentary says, if you don't know who's coming, you probably shouldn't be watching this movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I was like, yes. Like when you heard that soundtrack, and you're like, oh my god, it's them.
The Titan fight scene was amazing.
That was such a good fight. Like that was so well done. My favorite lines in this movie: "Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards." Yes, that's what killing you means. There's so many more. I'm gonna swear.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go, Mr. Stark.
I'm gonna swear. I'm sorry. Kick names, take ass.
Yeah, that's fair. No, you aren't wrong though. There's a bunch of really good one-liners that
I'm certain I am invisible.
Oh God, everyone's gonna hate me for this. I hate Drax. He's so annoying.
He had Guardians 2. He really grinded my gears, but Infinity War, he was funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I love Gamora. I think she's great. I love Rocket. Rocket's probably like one of my favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
But like everyone else in the Guardians team, I'm like, I don't care about.
Chill. Like, where's Gamora? I'll do
Why
you
is
one
Gamora?
better. Who is Gamora? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Oh boy.
Like there's this so like I like the first like of Age of Ultron and Avengers had good one-liners, like I said, but Infinity War just does not stop.
Yeah.
It just keeps going with the one-liners, and it's so good. It's so good.
That brings us to our number 2, Black Panther.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's my number 2.
That's fair.
I had Black Panther like really high actually too.
Mine was in my top 10 for sure.
I had Black Panther as number 4.
No, me too.
Nice. Yeah. Again, Killmonger. Like I said before, one of the best villains of all time.
Oh yeah. Great villain, great story. I mean, I could not find a flaw.
I'm ready for y'all to be so mad at number 1.
I already know what it is. It's so obvious. Spider-Man No
Way Home.
I'm not even shocked, dude. I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, I had this as my number 2.
This was my number 2.
Sir, you did in fact forget a movie.
What did I forget?
And it is my number 1.
What is it? Oh,
he didn't put Eternals in anywhere.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't even realize that. He and I both put it way down there though.
Yeah, I put Eternals.
I know you did.
At 23. But
mine was right down there. Yeah.
So I have. Give me 1 second. Where was Eternals?
Just tell me where it is. I don't need to see it. I just want to know.
Maybe I completely forgot it. I don't know.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because I don't see it on here at all.
So rude.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but I had Eternals really low. I mean, we can figure it out.
It would probably be like somewhere in the early 20s or
I'll
like the late teens, probably, because
hold on.
So high.
Let me hold on.
Where did I put Eternals? I put Eternals at 23.
Mine was 20. Actually, mine was 31.
31. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I didn't put on here because like it was so forgettable for me that
it would have been at 18.
18. Okay.
I also don't know how Sky was organizing any of these, but it's fine.
So I took all of our like numbers that we got for them and I added them together to get a final score, and then I just rearranged the final score.
Did you divide them by 3?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I disagree because I did it with one earlier and it was not the same number.
I'm so sorry. But I used spreadsheets, so it could be wrong. I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
It was Google Sheets, so it could have messed up.
Yeah, I could have messed it up. But anyway,
but then again, I feel like this is a pretty.
But yes, No Way Home deserves number 1.
It does. It deserves it. Yeah. Infinity War is still my favorite, but No Way Home deserves it.
As much as I'm not gonna watch it until the next Spider-Man comes out, it is a very good movie.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I have seen it. I've just refused to watch it a second time. I don't need to live through those emotions again until I know how it's.
Oh my god!
Until I know how it concludes.
I have the feminine urge to watch it 5 more times in theaters with my little popcorn.
I do want to see it a second time. I only saw it once.
I've seen it twice.
I also only watched Infinity War once until Endgame came out.
I saw Infinity War like 30 times.
Spider-Man No Way Home was my Christmas Day movie the second time. And we saw it in like a 3D experience, but it was like one screen in front of us and then 2 screens on either side of us. Mm-hmm. So for big action sequences like the beginning, the Doctor Strange fight, the Statue of Liberty fight, and the apartment fight.
It was all around you.
They put those all around.
It was like circle vision, essentially.
Was really cool. Yeah.
But yeah, that concludes the bracket for Dream a Fantastic Dream. What do you guys think?
Woo!
It's a list.
It's a list.
It is, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of them like feel right where they are.
Yes.
Again, sorry about Eternals. I thought I put it on there.
You just threw it out of your brain.
Well, I was also doing this at like midnight after trying to do it for 4 hours. So like I was pretty
even
dead.
Asked me last night. You were like, "Why is it your number 1?" So it was somewhat in your head. I'm kidding. I don't care.
But yeah, that was fun. Thank you guys.
It was fun.
It was
fun. Anything else you want to?
Honey, let's watch Infinity War tonight.
I'm gonna watch Endgame or Eternals because that's on Disney Plus now too.
Yeah, it is.
Remember when I said your movie privileges were revoked?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I put on Bruno again. And so he revoked my movie.
I'll watch Infinity War with you, Armida.
Thanks, Jared.
Is there anything else you guys have in mind or want to get out before we close it?
Redbubble.
Redbubble. Go on the Redbubble shop.
It's fun. We got cool stuff. Lots of items.
Good merch.
Good merch.
Good merch. But yeah, thank you as always for listening and streaming the Dream a Fantastic Dream podcast. If you guys could please leave us a like and a review on the show. Leave us a 5-star rating. We would love to see it. Leave us a review.
There was a lot of like sassy flirting here tonight, so I think I should take my L and
sassy flirting. What are you talking about?
I was really mean to you.
Yeah.
Was that before or after we started filming?
Who knows at this point? It happens 24/7.
I don't remember.
But as always, dream a fantastic dream. Oh, Jared, that was so great. You want to send us out? You know what? You should do it. You sure?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.